Welcome to the Scots All Saints College Preparatory School Information Session for 2022. We are excited for you to join with us as we partner together in the next stage of your child's learning journey.
Hello, my name is Chris Jackman, and I'd like to welcome you to Scots All Saints College Preparatory School, where your child's educational journey will begin. We look forward to helping your child flourish and prepare for their future formative years of schooling. I trust you will enjoy the following presentation, which clearly demonstrates the Scots All Saints College advantage.
Our staffing for 2022 in the Wattle 3-day class will be Mrs. Chelsea Chapman, assisted by Mrs. Leanne Hornery. The Eucalypt 4 and 5-day class teachers are Mrs. Jacinta Rivette, assisted by Ms. Jane Stewart. And the Banksia Flexi Day class teachers are Mrs. Sally Parsons, assisted by Mrs. Rebecca Fabris.
Scots All Saints Prep starts at 8:25 in the morning and finishes at 3:15 p.m. After school instruction then commences, it's free of charge for prep until 5 o'clock. After that, there is a charge till 6. Children are asked to bring crunch and sip, which is just a fruit or vegetable, a morning tea, lunch and a drink bottle, preferably filled with water. You'll be provided with a school diary, and this will be a form of communication between home and school. Children are asked to bring their own labelled library bag, as well as wear the full school uniform. As part of our sun safety, they'll be required to wear a hat in Term 1 and Term 4, and if they have their own sunscreen, we ask that you provide it to keep here at school. As previously mentioned, our prep students can be dropped off at 8:25 in the morning. Parents are asked to sign in at the sign-in table and picked up before 3:15 p.m. After this time, they will get signed into after-school instruction. We're lucky our prep school has its own dedicated car park, which makes for easy pick-up and drop-off. It's exclusive for the use of prep parents. If your child's actually going to be absent from school, we ask that you either use the Operoo app and contact Belinda Bosha on the number provided.
So what does a typical day look like in prep? We start the day with developmental play, which involves lots of investigating and learning through sensory play, fine motor skill building, dramatic play in our home corners, and art and craft experiences. Then we move on to a bit more of a structured part of the day. We have some crunch and sip, where the children have a small piece of fruit or vegetable and a sip of water before we start our formal learning. Then we have a group time session, where we are learning about literacy or numeracy concepts. There can be a letter focus or a maths concept for that day. We join together with the other classes to have morning tea and outdoor play. Then we move into some more core and supplementary learning areas. This might involve a music lesson or a trip to the library or another group session within our classroom that might be STEM or news. Again, we join together with the other classes for lunch at an outdoor play session. In the afternoon, this might involve some specialist classes like PE, where we can walk around our beautiful school grounds to find these other classrooms. Communication. We strive to have open communication with all of our families and students by many means. The class teacher is the first point of contact about progress for individual students. A student diary is given out at the beginning of each year, and this is checked each day of your child's attendance. This is a great way to communicate by telling us who might be picking up and at what time, and if there has been any changes within the daily routine that we need to know about. The portfolio is a wonderful selection of work samples that is sent home in Term 2 and Term 4. And we also have an online platform, a digital one that we call Seesaw, which shares photos and videos about your child's day. Reports will be sent home in Term 2 and Term 4, and this is a comprehensive way for you to track all areas of your child's development. We have parent-teacher interviews, and these are held in terms 1 and term 3. The college community will receive a weekly e-newsletter, and this is called The Raw. The website is also a wonderful way to keep up to date with the college information, and the website can be shown on all of our documents here. There's also a college calendar which outlines many important dates throughout the year.
The Preparatory School Framework encompasses 6 key developmental areas. In literacy, we nurture confidence through opportunities in talking and listening. We focus on mark making and writing, where we also encourage correct pencil grip in readiness for school. We explore letter recognition in preparation for reading and embed language and culture throughout all areas of the program. In numeracy, we explore colours, patterns, shapes, number, measurement, problem solving, predictions, and so on. The arts is an integral medium for all children to express their learning and understanding of concepts. We can communicate through visual arts, dance, drama, and music. Health literacy is all-encompassing and covers a range of fine motor skills and gross motor skills, as well as balance and coordination, healthy eating, emotional and social intelligence, and independence in personal hygiene. STEM is naturally engaging and promotes creativity, curiosity, imagination, problem solving, hypothesizing, cooperation, and experimentation. And nature and the environment is interwoven into all curriculum areas as we respect and care for the resources that we have.
Our prep students are lucky enough to have a range of specialist classes that they can attend over the week. A specially trained music teacher and PE teacher. They also get to have access to the school library where they're able to borrow and have specialised library lessons. And they also have access to Christian studies from specialist Christian studies teachers that visit the school. As previously mentioned, your child will receive a written report from their classroom teacher each semester. They'll also contribute to their student portfolio, which is a showcase of their work throughout the year. You'll have access to the Seesaw app for more instant photos. We provide parent-teacher interviews, and there's always place for regular feedback and communication via email, diary, or a phone call.
The prep uniform can be purchased from the uniform shop on Campus West. As you can see in the photos, there is a summer uniform and a winter uniform. We encourage the labelling of names on all items so that nothing is misplaced, and if it is, it can be returned quickly. The hours of operation are on the slide, otherwise you can make an appointment via email or telephone.
While in prep, children get to experience all the celebrations, festivals, carnivals and events within the life of the whole school. These include sporting carnivals, Easter celebrations, dress-up days, charity fundraisers, concerts and performances, links to kindergarten, school assemblies and more.
Your child will also have access to a range of incursions that occur. We have the STEPS eye testing that starts early in the year and often have incursions such as fire safety talks, dental visits, paramedic visits, SES, Healthy Harold, and so much more.
Incursions on the school grounds are a really exciting way for our children to experience a range of opportunities with visitors coming to our school. Early in Term 1, the STEPS eye screening from Community Health comes to the school to check all students with their eyesight. During a learning topic on community helpers, we have a visit from the fire station, a dental hygienist, the paramedics, and the SES. Children are able to have a talk and information session with these service providers, as well as get to see their uniforms and hear about the jobs that they do that are so important. We also are lucky enough to have ag farms on both of our campuses where we get to see the baby chickens, or if there's any calves or sheep being reared, as well as a visit from Healthy Harold's van late in term 3 or in term 4. Some general information that is really important and key for our families and our staff and our health clinic to have is all the updated information for medical procedures with allergies, asthma plans, any medications that your child might be taking, as well as immunisations. If your child had a slight accident or a bump or something that had happened within the day, this would be noted in the diary. If it was something more severe, obviously, we would take them to the health clinic or make a phone call. Birthday cakes, we do encourage the celebration of birthdays at school, and this is why we also need our allergy information to be completely up to date. Small cupcakes are something that is great to have, nothing too big or too sugary, but yeah, we definitely love to celebrate these special moments for your child. Crunch and Sip is a separate container that can be easily accessed for your child in their bag, so they can get that out and pop it in the basket first thing in the morning. It could be some carrot slices, some cucumbers, a little bit of apple, something that's easy to munch and crunch on. Morning tea, make sure your child is able to open and close and look after their lunch boxes and be independent with these.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to email your child's teacher via the email below.
We hope this video has given you a better understanding of what to expect in Prep 2022.
We look forward to welcoming you and your child when classes resume on Monday, the 31st of January 2022.